Okay, let's see if I know what I'm doing here. We've made some changes, including we now have a little wolf forest guy. You do not, but that's okay. Thank you. I've been trying to update some stuff. Let's see here. I also added a different filter. Let's see if this works. Aha. Okay, so that's the unzoomed out footage. So if I wanted to show things unzoomed out or zoomed in. Okay. Occasionally I know what I'm doing. I also set up a Twitch account for... Hold on. Why is my Twitch chat not showing over here? Because that's rude. I need to like refresh this. It did nothing. More ZOIDS. That's right. There are more ZOIDS. Hopefully my little guide makes sense. I tried to make it as simple as possible. Yes. No, it did. So both Bruce and I were already looking at it earlier, and we were messing each other back and forth a little bit. And hey, there we go. Mini Shinny Kitten is here on Twitch. But yeah, so we were already looking through what you sent over, and we were pretty excited. At first, there was 1 or 2 steps that were slightly confusing, but after... Hold on, I gotta turn down my volume a little bit. I think I had it up for something else. But after we kind of looked through things, it made a lot more sense. Like when we actually went into the stream together settings and stuff, it made way more sense. But let's see here. Why is... This says that it's connected to Twitch. Why is this not? It's going to be really annoying. Might have to make a, hold on. How do I get... It's not the Twitch canvas, is it? No, that's not what I want. Yeah. Close the dockable window. Shenny Wifey also says hello. And yes, Fox, that was super helpful. I've never had this happen, so I apologize, but my overlay for my chat is not actually showing me my Twitch chat. And so that's a new one. It's usually the YouTube chat that doesn't want to show. So I'm trying to see if I can figure out an easy way to get that in here. I think I can just add my Twitch chat as like a pop-out chat real quick. Good thing I just clicked over to Twitch, because it just blocked a message from Fox that shouldn't have been blocked. So I'm sorry, Fox. I will allow this real quick. All she said was "Hi, wifey," and it blocked it for harassment. So that was pretty funny. Okay, let's see here. How can I... That's your wifey, not mine. You're right. Oh, here we go. Okay, so I can pop out the chat like this. Then I can pull up OBS, pull up the chat again, and we'll just throw this right here. Okay, that'll be good enough for now. Ooh, wait. Okay, hold on. I got a better idea. Can I copy this link? And then can I add like a custom doc? Oh yeah, custom browser doc. Perfect. Twitch, pop out chat, and the URL, apply, and bam, I've got it. But I want it in dark mode. There we go. Way better. Oh. Yeah, do it like that. There we go. Okay, much better. Yeah, I'm excited that Johnny, how's it going? Welcome. Johnny's over on YouTube. Okay, and what else did I miss real quick while I was trying to fix that up? Let's see here. Yes, Mini Shinny, it does say your name. Are you happy? Are you glad? You're in a spotty zone right now, so you might be in and out. That's all right, man. That's all right. Watch streak reached. Ooh, 10 stream streak. Man, that is awesome. Congrats. That means you've been here for a while. Also, I added a couple of new channel point redeems. I've kind of adjusted quite a few things, actually. I'm going to go ahead and get some of my sprues and stuff out here so we can get started finishing building this command wolf here. We should finish this guy tonight, no problem. As I say, we're probably going to have lots of problems. But I created one that is called, yes, there is one that makes Mini Shinny bring a toy. She wanted one to bring down like a plushie. Oh boy. We're already redeeming that one. I did put a limit on it. It can only be redeemed a couple of times per stream, so save those. Don't use them immediately. I probably should have also put a cooldown on them. But Mini Shinny, you can go ahead and pick one of your plushies and bring this down here. Yes, you can. Go ahead and bring one down. So, the other thing was worth using. The other thing I added, there is a daily check-in. Saving up my points just for that one redeem forever. Wait, which one? Hold on. I'm trying to remember what all did I even put as channel points? So there's the first class adventure check-in. Only one person can use that check-in per stream. The first one that uses it gets it. There's also the guild check-ins, which is for everyone. It's kind of a daily check-in for people to use. I was trying to add a little bit more interactivity here. I can hear Mini Shinny. I can hear her footsteps upstairs. All right. Let's see here. You There's here redeemed the first class adventure. And it will also, supposedly, if I set this up right, it will keep track of how many times you've redeemed these. So everyone is now getting their first... I'm going to show a toy. She's so excited. It should keep track of how many times you've checked in and things, and if you were first. So I thought that would be a fun way to add some kind of fun extra ways to interact with the stream. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, that's a good choice. All right, so Mini Shinny has brought down her 3D printed dragon. Where did you get this one from? Where was it? Was this from the...
It was from Amazon.
This one was from Amazon. Okay. So we got this one on Amazon. I believe Shinny Wifey got this in like one of those Amazon haul things where she only spent like $1 or something on it. But this is what...
Its wings can come off too.
Oh, yep. She's over here telling me. Its wings, I think that one's kind of stuck, but the wings are supposed to like rotate and like extend out, but the print... This isn't the highest quality print, unfortunately, and so this little joint is too tight, and it doesn't really move very well. But yeah, it's a really cool print overall. Yeah, she keeps telling me the wings can pop off. They're not really supposed to, but it's a little bit loose right here, and they do pop off. But it is a pretty cool. It's pretty big too. Like it's a pretty big model. And then they glued in some cool Darth Maul looking eyes. How much is the limit? Just one.
Oh,
if they redeem it again, you can bring down one more. But that's
which is the limit for like how much they can redeem it.
Oh, only 2 per stream right now. Yeah. We might raise it later, but for now we're just gonna do 2, okay? She's so excited. Shinny Tank is still up, by the way. Yes, he is. Okay, Johnny, what do you say? Gonna be working on another HG WFM. Which from Mercury? Custom soon? Like the Ariel? I need another 1K to redeem again. I love it. I love it. She was very excited though. She asked if I don't know if you guys could hear her or not, but she asked if I could change it up to 5 redeems instead of just 2. So we'll have to see. I'm leaving it at 2 for the moment though. I don't want to spam her running up and down the stairs, especially with Shinny Baby trying to go to sleep. That will 100% keep him up even longer. And nobody wants that. Nobody wants him up later than he needs to be. Okay, let's see here. I better actually get out my clippers and stuff. That might be useful. I have enough. I'll let her have time to think of another good toy. Yeah, give her a little bit of time to think up what she's going to bring down next. She's got tons of plushies. She's got 3D prints. I've 3D printed her a few things. And she has also gotten 3D prints from like the Amazon haul, or occasionally, like we went to like a reptile expo not too long ago, and we got her a 3D print there too. Keep it low. I think it can extend the days we get to see her goodies. That's kind of what I was thinking too, was like if she only got to do it a couple of times per stream, it would spread it out more for her. Also Fox is definitely aware of this because she's been helping out, but Blood Drunk Bruce and I are planning, I mean, I guess I did make an announcement in my stream or in my Discord, but Blood Drunk Bruce and I gotta get this paper out of my way, gosh dang it, we are planning a co-stream for next Wednesday. We are both going to be painting some minis, and we will be using Twitch's Stream Together tool. And we're going to be trying that out, and yeah. We're planning some Star Wars painting. He's planning on, we were going to do a good versus evil stream. He's going to be painting some bad guys, and I'm going to be painting some good guys. Or, you know, I guess depending on how you, from a certain point of view. He's going to be painting some Empire. I believe he has some Scout Troopers that he's going to be painting. And I probably have some Rebels, so I guess, you know, if you were like, no, the Rebels are the bad ones, then you're wrong. But, you know, you could have that viewpoint. We're out of points if you allow too many. That is true. That is true. I'm biased to Troopers since I used to be one. That's fair. I have a lot of Troopers I could paint too, but at the moment we were thinking, we each do like the opposite. If he had another Darth Vader model to print, or I'm sorry, to paint, he was going to paint Darth Vader and I was going to paint Luke Skywalker, because that would have been kind of cool too. They're all bad. Going to paint and build the HG Zawart in 2 shades of green mixed with fluorescent green, red, and blue. Oh, that sounds pretty cool, Johnny. I like the sound of that. And you had shared a couple of the ones you've already painted in my Discord, right? That was you sharing those, if I recall. I'm trying to remember whose username was sharing them. I was pretty sure it was you, though. Yeah, get in our Discord. Mine's not quite as cool as Bruce's. I'm not great at setting up Discords. So I did it to the best of my ability, which is subpar at best. At some point, I'm gonna need to get somebody's help to do some fancy things. I've been trying to think up new things to do in StreamerBot as well. The only good side is the sis. Well, I also have some of their minis. Let's see. Actually, you know what? I don't want to attach that yet. Let's go ahead. You can help in Discord. You made and run a bunch. Well, I may be asking you for some more help, Fox. Because I know just enough to be dangerous. Not just in Discord, but, you know, just life in general. So yeah, I might be reaching out to you. Anything has an issue, we're trying to figure it out. Uh-oh. This is her first time using Twitch. You're bringing it down? Uh-oh. That's really not good. I keep working on this until a laptop arrives. I work IT for my day job, so I get to be tech support at home too. That's just how it is. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on yet. I just know she's bringing it down. I'm curious what may have happened. We need our mini back. I don't hear footsteps on the stairs yet. I hear footsteps upstairs. Oh, now I think I hear footsteps on the stairs. Set this down.
Commentary on that freaks me out.
What?
So when you do commentary out like that, it freaks me out.
About footsteps on the stairs?
Yes.
All right, what's going on?
Okay. Everin laid completely on top of everything.
Oh.
And so you're still talking.
This is interesting.
So there's this weird thing right here. I don't know if I was in the...
Yeah, I see that. No, the camera's aimed like this direction, so you're probably not on screen. We might just have to restart.
That's what I thought about doing.
Oh, wait. I think...
Mini Shinny was completely freaking out because there was a double stream on it. Is saying that he broke her stream and completely ruined her laptop, and I'm thinking there's a crack in the screen or something terrible.
No,
and all it was just a double echo.
What it did was he pushed this button right here, which created a second desktop.
Okay.
And it was switched to that second one. I don't know what that weird. We can go ahead and close that. It doesn't need that. But that's all it did.
Okay. But yeah, she thought that everything was broke. So I'm in the bathroom, so I'm thinking the worst of the worst. There's buttons missing. There's
right.
She's having a meltdown in the bed.
I can imagine. All right, we fixed it. Did she turn it off and back on? No, she did not, Anthony. She did not. Yes, it was easy. It was an easy fix. It's definitely one of those things though, like if you don't know to look for it, you might not even be aware of the feature. But I think he had like accidentally hit a hotkey. Apparently he like laid across my son, Shinny baby, laid across the keyboard and basically turned it into like a he like opened the second desktop. Like if you go like next to the start button and stuff, there's like the task view. And somehow I know how to IT. That you do, Anthony, that you do. But I guess there's a hotkey to like not only open the task view, but just like instantly create a new desktop and switch to it. So like the stream disappeared and everything, but she could still hear me because the audio was still playing on desktop 1, but she was now stuck on desktop 2 and didn't know what had happened. And I think if Shinny Wifey had had a little bit more time to kind of diagnose the issue, she probably would have figured it out too. She's pretty technically competent as well. Your kid's webcam wouldn't work for months, and I'm worried about a driver issue. Turns out it was a function key toggle. It works just fine. Sometimes those are like the best and the worst, because it's like, oh my gosh, that's all it was. I'm just glad it works. But at the same time, it's like, this could have been working this whole time. I just saved the key for the trackpad and the webcam. Nice. In other news, so I quit my job recently, and I had another job lined up, so I've already started my new job, but I kind of work for the government now. I work for our local county, and I do IT for the county now. As long as the Shinnies are happy, we are happy. Well, that's good. We weren't 100% sure if we were going to be happy at first. There was actually a little bit of a pay cut. I say a little bit. There was a fairly decent pay cut, but the benefits are pretty huge, and there are some perks that kind of outweigh anything else anyways. You got that government job with the government benefits? Exactly, yes. There is, like, they have a pension. It's not the like super amazing ones of some of like back in the day. It's still a pretty good pension. But another thing is that, let's see here, let me get this leg unattached again. And maybe this piece. Oh, I actually meant to get the lower piece unattached, but so it has a pension and not a 401k, but it actually has another thing called a 457, I believe. That is kind of like a Roth IRA, I guess. It's like their equivalent to it. But yeah, they have the pension and that available. But the most important thing is I was having some really bad issues with my previous boss, and now that won't be a problem anymore. So that was the main thing. main reason for leaving. But yes, the benefits at this job are pretty nice. And yes, Mini Shinny is back. And she was able to check in. I'm excited to see, especially next stream. I hope that the check-ins work where you can check in again and it actually keeps like counting up. That would be cool. It's supposed to do that. I'm doubting my ability to get that actually working correctly. So I'm hoping that's what it does. Now I can get Minnie to make important decisions for me. But yeah, so yeah, new job. I am liking it so far. I'm only, 3 days in. I started on Monday. But I've been enjoying the new team that I'm working with. I liked my team at the old job. I did not like the boss. I was way too stressed out. Was having some not great things happening because of the stress. And yeah, so no more of that. No more of that. The new job is also much more lax. So far, we've been going out to lunch as a team every day, which doesn't always happen. They do it if there's several of them in office, but it's also a hybrid job. But since I'm brand new and still learning things, they're basically all coming into the office to help kind of get me caught up and learning their environment and stuff, which is pretty cool. Like several of the team members volunteered to come in, even though they're normally hybrid, because they want to, get me up to speed and everything. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, we've been going out as a group, and I feel like that's good for like team building and stuff anyways, but like it just, I don't know. That's not something we would have done as in my last group. Trying to teach Minnie how to use Twitch. Ooh, you gotta open your Pokemon pack for the evening. What kind of pack is it? I'm not super familiar with the latest packs or anything. Oh yeah. Gotta get the tank to bed, or else he will be unreasonable, completely unruly. Need to make a decision for which army to play tonight for Star Wars Legion. When you know what you're doing, Minnie, you can make that decision. That was a good decision. You will probably have to give her the options, like tell her which ones you have available. I'd started doing some of the panel lining last time, like I got through like his head, but I want to catch up. I want to get more of the rest of it panel lined before I assemble more, because I'm gonna have to take part of it apart just to get to the panel lining. The clones or CIS? Clones or droids? It's a mobile app game pack thing. You get to pick a series and then a pack out of 16. You get 2 packs a day for free, and you just collect the cards. It's nice to see that. Oh, that is kind of cool. Phaedros, how's it going? I did do the rebrand. I changed my name. this is basically the name I've been going by on YouTube and everything. So I figured it made sense to go ahead and just change the Twitch. I actually had several people who I had like my Instagram linked, and they had gone to my Instagram and they're like, wait, this is a different name. Am I at the right place? And I'm like, yes, it is the right place. It's just my Instagram is Shinny's Tabletop Adventures, and my Twitch was still just Shinigami channel. And so I was like, it doesn't quite match. So I was like, I apologize. They're like, I guess you're still Shinny everywhere. And I was like, that's right. I'm still Shinny. Please believe me. Fair enough. I still recognized you. Yeah, that was it. I was just trying to kind of simplify the branding a little bit. I'm still Shinny, and I think that's the part that most people like. That's what most people were calling me anyways. So I think it's fine. Man, the panel lining adds so much to this. Like, I don't know how well you guys can see some of this on the stream, but like the lines to add like these horizontal stripes, I think really help. Ooh, she picked clones. I think both were good choices, honestly. Phaedrus X or Phaedrus X everywhere, though. Phaedrus _X or Phaedrus X everywhere. Though I'm not really much of a content creator except for the odd building, painting, or gaming pick. That's fair. Yeah, I debated whether I wanted to change it or not, but I had like 2 different people that seemed confused that my Instagram was a different name. Like I think I rated someone else, and they're like, yeah, go ahead, share your Instagram, show us what you make. And I did, and they're like, that's not the same username. Are you sure you linked the right one? And I was like, I promise I linked you the correct one. I didn't feel like it was that difficult to know that Shinigami channel and Shinny's Tabletop Adventures were not the same, or were the same. I didn't think it was that hard. Your parental units are watching? Oh, that's funny. Hi, Mom and Pa-in-law. Haven't been investing in the streaming setup, but I do have tons of minis to paint. I have been investing in the streaming setup, and I also somehow still have tons of minis to paint. Part of it is I'm a slow painter. I'm not as slow as someone like, I don't know if any of you are familiar with like Miniac. I mean, he'll take like 20 hours plus to paint like a single miniature. Whereas I'm usually, you know, probably anywhere, like most of like the little, like they're on YouTube. Okay, good. Oh yeah, your dad does have a YouTube account. But most of like the little rank and file, like grunt guys, I can probably paint in just a couple of hours at most, sometimes less. You know, it just kind of depends on how complicated the mini is. But characters, I might spend a little bit more time on. So I might spend 5 or 6 hours at most on like a character model. Let's see, can I get this piece back? Okay, there we go. They should chat with us. I think you're in the 300. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Your pile shame is 400 to 500 minis. Oh my goodness. I don't know what my number is. And I'm scared. I'm scared to even like truly think about the number. I know I have quite a few. I've got 3D printed stuff. I've got stuff that I haven't even built yet. I have stuff that's built and then has like a layer of primer on it. I have armies that I don't even plan to play anymore. For games that I don't even play anymore. Over 9,000! I don't know if it's quite that many. It is quite a few though. I do have I'll need to go through it at some point and like really count it, but I'm a little worried too. It's kind of how many I did during the 2 years I worked with GW, but I'm happy to finally have time to do my own stuff. Were you a red shirt or a black shirt? Use the Army Builder apps for said games to log my collection. Oh yeah. You were an on-call manager for 10 stores, as well as a builder and painter for stores and events. Man, 10 stores. That's wild. We only have one store here within like a 3-hour drive. I can't imagine being like an on-call store person for that many stores. And our store has only been here like a couple of years now. Like they're pretty new. Like people had commented on one of my YouTube videos. Like I mentioned, like I wasn't aware of a technique, and they're like, they've been teaching this at the Games Workshop stores for decades. How could you not know? And I was like, because we didn't have a Games Workshop store. Like I don't know what to tell you, bud. Shinny wifey, use the lurk command. Do it. I want to see if it works. It's going to be exciting. You just got to type in ! lurk. It's going to be so cool. You went to many states. Oh, and holidays were insane. I bet. I used to work at GameStop back in the day. Is that close enough? Mini Shinny Kitten can finally redeem the hydrates herself. So, fancy Shinny's Tabletop Adventure water bottle. Aha, it worked. I set up, so I created a random text document with several different lines of what it's supposed to say. So if someone uses the lurk command, there's no twerk command, Anthony. Not twerk, lurk. But anytime someone uses it, it's supposed to pick one of those at random. Hold on, I missed something. You traveled across country a few times, lived in Southeast, Southwest, South, and North Central U.S. I live right in the middle in Kansas. Yeah, see, it's supposed to pick some random ones. So it's doing it. It's working. Insert Anakin Skywalker. It's working. Insert that meme. The GIF. Insert that GIF. I'm so excited. Johnny, have a good one. Thanks for stopping by, man. Right now, I'm just trying to catch up on some panel lining from what I built last week. Your parental units want to say hi back at you and the crew. Oh, are they texting you instead of just commenting on the stream? Oh, they might be watching it on their TV. It is really hard to like comment back on a TV. I know a lot of times they'll watch streams on the TV. So that could be what's going on. You have a bad experience with KC. I was mid-move from North Carolina to Montana and was 28 weeks pregnant and in labor. Kansas wasn't your best memory. Oh my gosh. Mom says she didn't know how Dad is trying to work on it. That's okay. I mean, they don't have to comment that way. I know Mini Shinny will love it, but I'm not going to be upset if they can't. You got this, parental units. We have faith in you. It is definitely easier on a computer versus on a TV. I will say that in case they are on the TV. And Fox, if it makes you feel any better, we don't live in Kansas City. Good. It's like, it's probably just big enough of a city. Like, I know it's a lot smaller than a lot of places, but like, it's just big enough, especially like spread out enough that it's like, it's kind of annoying. Like, we go up there and visit sometimes. Like, the Kansas City Renaissance Festival is pretty good, but it's also not like in Kansas City proper. It's like in a suburb of Kansas City, which makes it a lot easier to get to and do stuff. You wanted to check out our Renfrew? Well, that's a pretty good one. It's one of the only ones around here that is like larger and where they have like the built-in, like not just city, but like the built-in Renaissance town that's up year-round. Like they own, I don't know, something like 20 acres. They don't have the whole thing like fleshed out yet, but it's pretty cool. We've traveled to a couple of other ones. Like we've been to the Colorado Renaissance Fair. We've been down to a couple in Oklahoma, like Muskogee. And we've been to Texas. We went to Scarborough Fair down in Texas. Yeah, that's looking pretty good, I think. It's kind of like, it's hard to show off the panel lighting because I don't think my camera wants to focus super well on it, but I think it'll look better once I can take some good pictures of it after the stream. Still need to go to Scarborough. It's local-ish. So that one was a pretty good drive for us, but that one was a lot of fun. That was probably the closest Texas fair for us. North Carolina Fair is amazing. Shameless plug because I usually work it. Nice. Nice. Oh, there we go. The Shinny Ancients have this figured out. However, one of us is just trying to watch. That's fair. That is fair. That's what they called themselves. The Shinny Ancients. I play 40K, so yes and no. I was tricked. This is how I got into the hobby. I was tricked by some friends into playing Warhammer 40K. They forced me at gunpoint to buy some models, and I played Black Templar. I started in 8th edition. I played for a while during 8th edition. It's hard to keep track of everyone's interest. That's fair. That's fair. I don't hate 40K or anything like that, but I found that I like the alternating activations of a lot of other systems like Star Wars Legion. I found that I like that system a lot more than I do 40K's system. Plus Warhammer is pretty expensive. It's on the high end of most of those types of games, and kind of difficult to keep up with sometimes, especially if you want to try different things. And like with Legion, I have like all the factions. I can collect as much as I want just about, and it's not nearly as expensive. So I've been really enjoying Legion. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to figure out how far I was with the legs. But I do like 40k, but I didn't grow up with Warhammer. Like I didn't know anything about Warhammer until relatively recently when my friends tricked me into it. But I grew up with Star Wars. So for me, finding out that there was a Star Wars tabletop game like that too was so cool. And then I found out that most of our like local 40k crowd was like, no, we're never going to try anything else. We only play 40k. How dare you even think about playing something else? And I was like, oh, I like other stuff. He finally crashed out holding onto the lightsaber. He found it when he was able to escape, and I didn't take it away because pick your battles. It's the cutest thing. Be proud, Shinny Dad. I am proud. Wait, which lightsaber? Was it the one that was on the kitchen table? Like the 3D printed one? Fair, but you may grok this Greek. The Heldrake lost the aircraft keyword that was going to make it suck, in your opinion, in 11th. So now it has a fly speed of 12 inches and can start on the board from the beginning. Oh, that does sound pretty nice. That does sound nice. I heard about some of the changes in 11th changing, especially the fly keyword. I don't know exactly what they changed. I remember seeing some Reddit posts about it because I'm still in like the 40k subreddit. I try to kind of loosely keep up with it, but I'm also not nearly as... I'm not a very competitive player, and most of our local players here are very competitive. You're gonna redeem your own thingamajig? Okay. Do you have enough points for it? Do you already have that many points? She like just got an account today and she's already getting that many points. The end of my nose was itchy. Oh, she's not. Oh, someday you're gonna redeem it. I see. I misread that. I'm sorry. But I do think she's ready. I think she's ready for another redeem. Yeah, I misread that. I'm sorry, Mini Shenny. Fox redeemed for Mini Shenny to show off a plushie. I might have to change that to just show off a cool toy or something, so that way it doesn't just say plushie. Because when I first made it, I was thinking, you know, plushies would be great. But then she brought, the first time we used it, she brought down something other than a plushie, and it was still great. I also didn't want to have too many redeems of that available, because a lot of times she falls asleep before we finish. And so I didn't want her to get to the point where she was so tired and then someone redeemed it and then she was trying to like wake up just to come down here to do that. So I was trying to think ahead of that and only allow it to be redeemed a handful of times. Like that was my thought process there. He took off looking like a little ankle biter holding on to your lightsaber. I love it. He is a little ankle biter. He's been trying to grab that. So I brought that home. It was on my desk at my last job that I just quit. And it had been on my desk there, but the cleaning crew broke it. So like the top of it is broken off. If it didn't lose the aircraft keyword, it would only be able to be placed on the 6-inch edge of the board and 8-inch from enemies, and its bale flamer is only 12-inch. Then you pick it up at the end of the enemy turn and rinse, wash, repeat. So it would have been terrible. You have 47,000 points. My gosh, anyway, we're gonna have to find a way for you to spend all those points. So now you can send it wherever you think it will be most useful. Very nice. And here, your Mini Shinny. Oh. What?
The ones I brought, like all of the dragons I brought, glow in the dark.
I will. So this one, it's a little bit discolored. But this is kind of cool because it's got like a wire in it. So you can like bend it and like wrap it around your arm or whatever. And it'll stay. But it's a little dragon thing. And it's loosely based off of was her name Luna from How to Train Your Dragon, the Light Fury from How to Train Your, yeah, a little wrist pet, and it is another dragon. You're correct. You there is here, but it's also a pretty long one. Did we get this at the Renaissance Fair, or was this the one Mommy ordered online?
$80.
For how many?
$80.
80?
And then she had to get Evans too.
Is she lying to me, Shinny Wifey? Did you spend $80 on this?
Well, she spent $80 on that one, but then on
$80? Really? Or is she like?
it's a really good craft.
It's only 453,000 to go for the mystery wood. Yep, she's getting there. I just made that one today too. 80 total for both of them. Okay, that's way better. It was only $40, you gremlin. It was $80 for the whole order.
Oh, she said 80.
Yeah.
She said 80.
Well, she did spend 80, but that sounds way better. Yeah, for both of them together was $80.
It was so expensive.
Well, they said that was a 10 out of 10 choice. So go ahead and head back up there. Get back in those comments. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that channel point redeem was a good idea. I believe that one was Shinny Wifey's doing. Mini Shinny inflating the market value. But yeah, we got one of those that looked like Toothless probably like a decade ago at one of the Renaissance fairs. I think that one was at Muskogee, or was it Kansas City? I don't remember. Ah, Phaedros checked in. Nice. I also just added that feature, and I'm really hoping that it actually keeps track and adds and tells like how many times you've checked in. I think that'd be really cool. I'm hoping it works. I don't know for sure if it's going to. Oh, it was Texas? Man, that's even further away. San D19. Okay, so this guy here. And I know people got worried about me using the knife last time, so I'm trying to be more careful about that and only using the file so that people don't get too upset with me. No matter how many times I show them it's a dull knife. Fun thing you do, by the way, make a mini show and tell compilation at the end of the year or something. Get clips of all the little things she's showing off and put them together. And, oh, that would be pretty cool. That would be cute. I wish I don't have my stuff set up to like do like an auto record or an auto clip it or anything. Like I don't have a button set up for that. But like if someone had hit like the clip it button or whatever, or clipped the last 30 seconds when that happened, that would be cool. Gunpla model kit builders are very particular, I think. I think you're right. More gamers are less so. I was trying to show like, okay, this is my X-Acto. It is not a sharp blade. It is a completely dull, like I'm pushing pretty hard here. It is completely dull. There's no sharpness whatsoever to this. There we go. A stretch. But I am not worried about that blade at all, and I'm basically just using it to kind of carefully scrape away a little bit of the leftover nubs. Like that's the only thing I'm using it for. I'm not doing anything crazy, but I am pulling it towards me, and that's kind of part of the reason I think they were worried. But like sometimes, like this part's probably not easy for you guys to see, but there's a little bit of the nub right here. I also feel like I didn't get this camera quite zoomed in all the way, but sometimes it's easier just to take this and kind of trim that down just a little bit. like that. Clipping's weird on your phone. I'll make sure I'm on my computer next time to click all of Minnie's cool stuff. I think she would be excited about that. I'll have to try to remember to go back in this stream and grab those moments. I get them in a couple of minutes for you. Oh, there's also a marker button in that quick actions panel in the stream manager. You can mark on the timeline where they are so you can go back and find them. That's also a great idea. So I am a little bit... I don't have a lot of screen real estate. I only have one monitor over here, and I have OBS up most of the time, and I have all of my different things like shoved onto OBS's like docks and stuff to try to have everything as much as possible visible at once. Everyone keeps telling me to sand down my mold lines, and I continue refusing to do so because if I don't notice it, then you won't either from arm's distance away on the table. That's fair. I view my minis as less of an art project and more as game pieces that I paint to immerse me. I think that's a completely valid way to do things. I do shave down most of my mold lines, but usually if it's like I don't know, especially on a lot of the Star Wars stuff, the mold lines are almost non-existent already. And so sometimes you really don't have to do much at all or only clean up a couple of them. Got a dual monitor at Shinny. I have more monitors, but I've been... So my setup that I have here, like, because I've got my paints in front of me, I really need the monitor like lower. I almost need to not do this with the paints, like put them somewhere else. I don't know where else I would put them. You sent me a pic of the little Ewok holding the lightsaber. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, guys, he's adorable. I'm not going to show him on stream, though. You don't get to see. I apologize, but I'm not going to show him. I don't want to dox my little baby, but he's absolutely adorable. I will show... Oh, my screen's not bright enough. He's in the dark. Dang it. I was going to show, like, the lightsaber sticking out, like, the handle. But I think the glare's too much from the main light up above. It's bad enough for me to notice, and yeah, I'll give it some TLC and just mainly focus on getting them to the table. See, that's a Photoshop and Gaussian blur the face. If I could do that live, that's rude, but I don't want you doxing your children either. And that's why, like when Minnie Shinny comes down here, I make sure that she stays over here where you guys can't see her, because I don't want her on screen yet. When she's older, maybe, but she's not older yet. We're trying to be, you know, relatively safe. Which part do I need? C1. Okay, this guy up here. Like we do take some of this stuff into account. How old is Minnie again? She is only 8. And she does love Friends. Exactly, Phaedros. And with me being in IT, I have an idea of some of the stuff that can happen out there. So I'm always trying to make sure that she's as safe as she possibly can be. And we always make sure that, like, I'm monitoring what she's doing too. Like, we don't just let her loose on the internet or anything like that. Like, her computer's in a shared space with us. You know, she's mostly using it for Minecraft, and we've set up a family-friendly Discord for her and some of her school friends to join, and we also invite their parents and stuff to join it too. Oh, Shinny Ancients, also known as the parental units, are gonna bid goodnight in preparations for a visit of several mini Shinnies tomorrow. That is true. They're gonna be doing some. They're gonna be having a sleepover over there. That's why you only show your hands when you stream. Don't like your face on camera. That is completely valid. I probably have a decent amount of like my face and my like I don't know, I've been on the internet a long time, and not just for like this channel and stuff. Like I had previous YouTube channels and stuff before this channel, and I've been on social media and everything since long before anyone thought it was a bad idea. There are very few public photos of me. One's on a game company's page, but that's an open secret. I swear a lot, so don't follow any mini. It's a bad idea. Sleep over with the other me's. I'm so excited. So her cousins are going to be there. That's a little bit different than other U's. Okay, what parts do I need? 24. Oh, 23 and 24. Okay. There's a hair. It's probably a dog hair. We have dogs. We have several. We have 3 rather large beasts in this household. Hello, Nitos. Yes, we set up Mini Shinny with a Twitch account because I had set up a lot of cool new like channel point redeems, and I wanted to make sure that she could also partake. I wanted her to be able to enjoy those. And you, Nitos, you also just missed it, but the grand parental units were over on the YouTube just a little bit ago, commenting over there. So that was kind of exciting. Thank you, Fox. You are friggin' awesome. First, you're helping me and Bruce set up the co-stream stuff. And then you just been a huge help. You're awesome. Thank you. Opt in for your stream streak. Good idea. Good plan. We have also set up some new channel point rewards where you can actually check in. There's like an Adventures Guild check-in. I don't know how many of you noticed this, but I have been trying to theme my YouTube channel at least as kind of a loose play on like an Adventurers Guild, because I thought that was cool. So I'm trying to theme the Twitch channel around that a little bit as well. They removed everyone's photos for contributors, but I'm still there. Oh, they really like you then. My full name is common enough that if you search for my name with my city that I was born in and even my birthday, I'm not on the Google results. I'm not even on like the first like 4 or 5 pages of Google. Starts at 5 a.m. for me. I think I've been waking up at 6:30. Oh yeah, that's right. Because you're in a completely different time zone from us. Okay, that one was 23. I need 24. This guy too. But yes, we are glad you were able to make it, Nitos. But we did also add a new redeem so that someone can redeem it with points, and Mini Shinny can bring down a plushie or a cool toy, and she brought down some cool stuff tonight. But I set it currently where that one can only be redeemed twice per stream. I didn't want it to get overused. I wanted to keep it kind of special. Because I think if it, you know, if it gets spammed or something, it's not quite as special then. So I wanted to keep it something kind of unique. Oh yes, and Fox took some clips. Oh, I wondered how that one was going to work. Alright, so Fox just redeemed Help the Forest Village, and I just saw a whole rain of resources drop down from the sky. So this is also kind of a new thing that's going on at the bottom of the stream here. So this little wolf is building up a little village, and I've never used it before. I'm still kind of figuring out. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. Nidos redeemed it. I read Nidos and I looked up and Fox's comment was right before it and I just read Fox. I'm so sorry. Nidos redeemed it. I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't mean to. That's my bad. I'm sorry. But the fox the fox is supposed to gather resources and level up. I'm going back to Bruce. Well, okay, but I was there when Bruce accidentally said good girl to you, I believe. And I wouldn't do that. Oh my gosh. Fox, you're correct. What? Why am I doing this? It is a wolf. It is a cute wolf. He's building up a forest village. Hey, he just leveled up. See his little level up pop up. Little level up pop up right up here. And I think more stuff is supposed to pop up on the screen. No, it's okay. I'll do everything. It's, you know, I'm just gonna go with it's that I'm tired because I started a new job and I have actually been learning a lot. So I've been working in IT for banking for the past almost decade now. And my new job is working IT for the local county. So I now work for the local government. And oh my gosh, did you hydrate earlier? You there? I am so sorry. Hold on, I'm scrolling back up. What? Oh, you did. You said get hydrating, but I completely missed it. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. We'll fix that with the Shinny's Tabletop Adventures water bottle. I don't recommend buying this one. It's in the merch store, but I think I showed this off before, but the lid's kind of weird. So when you tighten it, like I'm tightening it right here, but if you keep twisting, it like over tightens and kind of pops off. Like now it's completely loose again. It's kind of hard to show, but it's loose. And it does this because there's only one single like thread. There's not even like multiple thread. It doesn't like go around multiple times. There's just one thread. It's just really weird. Your cat's sitting in front of the screen and half blocking it. I was completely delirious from skipping you there's hydrate. I'm sorry. I don't know what I was doing. So there's that one. Now I need number 6. These guys. There we go. 6. Got my thumb stuck on the sprue. What is Bruce streaming tonight? I didn't even get a chance to check it out. I was too busy trying to get some stuff set up before this stream because now I'm trying to add all my new stuff. What's he working on tonight? Let's go. that. This piece goes here. Ta-da. Fears to Fathom. Is that one of those like spooky games? Is he getting spooked over there? I don't know what that one is. I've never heard of that one. D7? Oh, and D3. It's an episodic horror game. Interesting. Another lurk command. I added a lot of those little alert commands. There's like 10 or 15 of them right now. And I want to add more. So if anyone has any like great ideas of things to add for that, I'm all ears, and I will add them into the document so that it can randomly choose them. There's just a little text file that it pulls them from. It's kind of cool. I was mostly just excited that it actually worked. I actually think I did put one in kind of like that. Hold on. I can pull it up. No, I didn't do that one. Okay. Excuse me, gosh. Yeah, that's also one of my made-ups. It's one of my go-tos for made-up classes as well. I still have the cough. I have been eating cough drops every day. I've been drinking hot tea. We just found out that one of my medications actually causes chronic coughing. So I need to call my doctor and see if I can switch to a different medication. But this medication is already, I also haven't had any cough drops for hours. Like, I've actually been doing way, way better today than I have been for a while. But I have a couple of different, autoimmune diseases, and they are annoying, to say the least. But let's see here. I also need this guy. They make it difficult sometimes to find medications that are safe for me to take, because certain medications can ramp up my autoimmune diseases. And so it took them a little bit to figure out what medicines I could take. But they did figure it out. Hey, autoimmune club. Oh, do they all have the same rates? Is it randomized or cyclical for the random texts? That's a good question. So I'm using StreamerBot, and it has, yes, Shinny Wifey is also in the club. But yeah, StreamerBot just has a where's it at? Hold on. Read random line is the sub action, and I have no idea how random it actually is. We need shirts for the autoimmune club. That's not a horrible idea. Can you bring down Tornidos? It's not the right piece. Doesn't seem to line up. I don't think that's the right piece. Hold on. It says D3. Yeah, Mini Shinny, go ahead and bring down those two again, and we'll show Nidos. That is D3. That one not D7? No, that is D7. Like, doesn't seem to match at all. Maybe it does. I don't know, that's weird. Okay. Yep, we'll start with this one. So, Nidos, the first one, is a 3D printed dragon that is actually pretty big and has some cool wings. They were supposed to extend out, but we got this off of like Amazon Haul for just a couple of dollars. But it's also got these really cool eyes that are like glued in. So the eyes are not 3D printed. These are like a little kit or some kind. Hey, we got a follower. Oh, I'm not even going to try to say that. DWFRAK. Frack. Thank you for the follow. Greatly appreciated. So yeah, this was the first one she brought out. It's pretty big. It's pretty cool too. And it's 3D printed with like some rainbow filament. And did you say this one was glow in the dark? Yeah. Yeah, so both of the ones that she showed off are glow in the dark. But I forgot to say that about this one the first time she brought it down. So that one glows in the dark.
Yeah, if there's a dark spot somewhere, we could probably show.
And then the other one is this guy. He's a little bit discolored at the moment. I think he might be sorry, she's correcting me. But it's a flexible, it's got like a wire inside, so you can kind of bend it in all sorts of shapes and it'll hold the shape. Yeah, the $80 one. But you can like bend it and wrap it around your wrist or something and it'll stay in place. Turn out the lights. Okay, let me see if I can do that. This one is loosely based off of no, hold on to that.
Show them both that they can.
Well, hold on to it though. She does like dragons. But this one's based off of the Light Fury from How to Train Your Dragon. Yes. Basically the white toothless from, is it the third movie?
Yeah, the third
one?
The Hidden World.
All right, I'm going to attempt to turn off the main light and see if this glows at all.
Should have soaked up enough of the light.
Well, it's glowing a little bit, but it's not coming up on camera at all. It's just not.
Try to show it closer.
I don't think it's going to show up. Yeah, it's not bright enough.
This won't be able to really like show because
yeah, he doesn't show up at all either. I can't see him.
it's probably because the thing.
Oh, it's so bright. We tried. All right, go ahead and take him back up. I could see the glow in my hands. It just wasn't bright enough to show up on the camera. I think I have my ISO turned down too far. You have a blue and black one. She begged me for one. Oh, yeah, because she had got one at a Renaissance fair years and years ago. I'm so glad that Forest Village one is getting used. I don't know what that's going to do when it keeps leveling up. And I think it gets leveled up differently in each stream. And I thought the little house was supposed to like grow as he levels up, but he seems to just walk around and eat things. Hold on, I want to check my notes on this one. Oh, okay. It is leveling up. Okay, because that's not the house that it started with at the beginning. Let me open up Bruce's stream on one screen so I don't hurt his feelings. That's reasonable. That's reasonable. It looks like at level 9, the house will change again and turn into a little bit bigger, like log cabin thing. Is there a little... I don't... It showed something with like a little bird that he should have gotten at like level 7? Is that what it said? Yeah, level 7. There should be a little pink bird, but I don't see anything. There's another redeem there. So it drops all the little treats and stuff. I don't see a bird. It says that he got a pink bird at level 7. And then I think there's supposed to be a command like... Whoop. Oh, is he only level 6? Maybe he is. Hold on. Oh yeah, it is only level 6. Okay, you are 100% correct. I saw a pop-up earlier, and I'm blind, and I thought it said level 8. So level 6 makes much more sense. I don't know what... Level 6... Okay, is the little red mushroom. Level 5 is the house he has right now. Level 6 is little red mushroom things, which those look like some of the resources he can pick up, maybe? I see a couple of those red mushrooms. And supposedly, like, anytime channel points are redeemed, I know the shop this is from because I have this favorited. I went and pulled it up. Yeah, this shop had a lot of really cool little things like this. And when Bruce had the cool jousting one, and I was like, that is so neat. But I wanted something different. I saw the jousting one, and I thought about getting that one, but I was like, I want something different. I don't want to have the exact same one of Bruce's. And also I was watching Bruce's stream and I was like, his is just so much cooler looking than mine. I need way more stuff to like, so that people can interact and do things. And like, I wanted the daily check-ins and stuff like that. Like, and I'm still trying to think of other things. So like if anyone has good ideas for channel point rewards, feel free to post them. I have like an ideas and suggestions, channel in the Discord. So if you want to post anything in there, so that way I don't lose it in the chat later or forget about it, that would be greatly appreciated. So any cool ideas, I'm 100% open to looking into. Especially if there's like a tutorial on how to set it up. I am using StreamerBot, so I can try to set things up with that. It's the stream game Lurk Bait Twitch Fishing. A bug just flew past. I don't even know what kind of bug that was. Lurkbait Twitch fishing. I'm gonna have to look into that one. Fishing game walks you through it all. It's fun. I'll put the link in Discord. Do it. Do it. I need links. Links are great too. And Link is the hero of time after all, so he's got to be pretty cool. Here, A5. Oh, and I'm going to repeat this for those that have joined late. I quit my job and I have a new job. So I found a mod pack that had that mod in it, Nidos. And I didn't realize maybe they changed his configs or something. But I wanted to play more than just like vanilla with that single mod. So I found a pack that was kind of cool. And we have been playing in that pack now a couple of weeks, I think. And we invited her friend to join, and her friend's dad. Little fishing game you let run while you stream. You can use channel points to make a cast and fish up something random. You get golden points as a leaderboard. Oh, that is cool. So maybe I could put that like in the corner or something. Because I was trying really hard. I wanted to add things and I wanted to do some cool stuff. But I also didn't want to like overcrowd the screen. I didn't want to just like completely cover it with like too much, right? And so I was worried that I was going to accidentally, you know, oversaturate the screen. And then C5, that's B. That's not the right one. C5. When you sleep, he just stands in front of you, tells you goodnight and tucks you in. That's hilarious. But no, that is really cool. I'll have to check out that fishing one. And I wasn't sure if this one was going to be interactive enough. Like I thought it was a cool little thing that was going to kind of go on in the background, but I was also worried that it maybe just wasn't quite like with the jousting one. I thought was really cool because, you know, you could put in a command and joust whenever you wanted. But I was also looking at the jousting one and thinking like, man, it kind of sucks that you only have two people who can do it at the same time. It can be hidden while it isn't in use. It won't show until someone casts. It'll do the animation of the circle, and then it can post in chat if they caught something or not. Oh, that's kind of cool. I also saw one that was like a boss battle thing that only would appear, I think by default it was like every hour, but I believe you could configure it. And then viewers could type in like !defend. And they would send in like a little knight to go fight the boss. And I thought that was kind of cool too. Heard a noise, be right back. Okay. It was in real life, Hero Brian. All right, we built a leg. It's only, oh my gosh, it's already 10:30. I'm gonna have to speed things up a bit. I feel like I got really distracted doing things earlier though. Gonna try to power through this other leg. I was supposed to do exclamation mark commands with this game. What do you mean? With the wolf? It has like a boost. Like I think it's like exclamation mark boost, and I think you can do it like once every 10 minutes. So someone can try that. See if that works. Oh, there it is. One leg only took an hour and a half. Oh, the wolf has... It did. Okay. So the wolf has like little green arrows around him. I think he's faster. But I believe that can only be used every once in a while. Like I think there's a timer before you can use that again. And I don't know. I did also do a bunch of panel lining. You there. So it wasn't just the leg. But yeah, the leg did take entirely too long. That is my fault. So we're gonna knock this next one out a little bit faster. Yeah, Anitos, I had a friend that had acid reflux back in the day. I haven't talked to him in a while, but man, that looked like it sucked. Yeah, I think when he levels up again, he should... Some more stuff should happen. D18. This one. Level 9, I get a bigger house. Oh, there's a chart? Okay. I was looking at a chart for some of the rewards, but I thought we were a higher level earlier. I thought we were already at level 7 or 8 or something. And we were only level 6. I see he still has the little... Oh, wait. Maybe they just went away. But he had, like, the green arrows. Like, showing, like, he had a power-up or something. But again, I don't know how often it lets you do that. C4. The tool of choice in Stargate. Oh, he's got the green again. Okay. So I wonder how often you guys can do that. Oh boy, many should have gotten in. We were exploring and we saw a giant Chinese looking temple. So we went in and put a bed down and set a respawn point. And there were the trials from the trial chamber. And there were the skeleton guys with armor with spiders. They were riding, they were 4 blocks tall, and we died like 20 times. Until we were like, okay, we're gonna call for help for my friend's dad, and we're at the top, and we're trying to get the treasure. My friend had to log off to go to a birthday party, so that went well. I love it. D21. It's this guy here. And 6 here. Customize the recourse triggers to new follower subs, raids. Resource. Okay. I was like, what? I think I did set it up so it does for all of those. I think we've only had like one or two new followers during the stream though. And I believe I have it set up where they get resources for channel points as well. And then I created that custom channel point so that people could use their channel points for that specific one too. Because I thought that would be kind of cool to have like one specific one that boosts it. And hydrate, good idea. Waiting to buy real Minecraft to finally get back into the game. Real Minecraft as opposed to... Oh, there's the other one. The redeem is not showing up with the sound. Yeah, I couldn't figure out how to fix that. Whenever I changed... Oh, you prefer Terraria. When I changed a bunch of the stuff to the new like pixel art and stuff, I couldn't figure out how to get my some of the like channel point redeems to work. I need to mess with it some more. But I also didn't have like pop-ups for those channel point rewards. Oh, you used to play in a pirated version. I see. I see. There we go. Scotchy has redeemed Stretch on the bed. Butterscotch is our dog. And she takes up way more room than she should be able to. Somehow her physical body stretches out like Stretch Armstrong and takes up more space than the mass of her body should possibly have. Ah, Nido's got the check-in. Nice. That's another new one that I did. I'm hoping it works out correctly for future streams and that it'll keep track of the check-ins and stuff. It says it will. So we'll see if it actually does. This one dog you see on YouTube Shorts. She's so cute. Is it my dog? My dog's not on YouTube Shorts, so it better not be my dog. P4 and P7. Long-haired dachshund called P. Ours is a greyhound mix of some kind. She's a rescue. This way. Yep, you can post links here. You can also share in the Discord if you'd prefer, since a lot of the links here will kind of disappear after the stream. Do mods get a discount on subscription? Asking for a friend mod person thing. I don't think I have much say in that. Why do I feel like this is not? I figured it out. I had it assembled backwards. Now it's assembled correctly. That would have been bad. Can you bring down a bonus stuffy? If I get this lake finished, yes. But you gotta wait. Because I'm trying to push through. Trying to push through and get this completed. Yes, we used our Prime sub on Bruce. It was worth it. 100%. A4 and B1. Okay. A4 is another paw. Yes, Nito's still here. If you're looking for P-Dog shorts. I love it. Okay. And then B1, which is this guy here, like the armor piece. There might have been a discount for the 6 month. That is kind of dumb that it's the same price. All right, there we go. Another leg assembled. Don't they know who you are? How dare they? Mini Shinny, you can bring down a bonus stuffy because we only have one leg left to assemble. We're doing pretty good. That one went way faster. That one only took like 20 minutes. All right, D13. I'm gonna keep trucking. I'm gonna try to get the other one assembled because then we got to do some panel lining. And then we get to do the final assembly and actually get like all the legs attached and stuff. So he can be a real boy. We're getting there. We're making some good progress. So if I keep this up, we'll have this other leg done in, 20-ish minutes. We'll be looking at like 11:10 or so here. That's not too bad. Then we can work on the panel lining and final assembly. We might be done before midnight. As long as I don't get too distracted. Because I am really good at getting too distracted. Alright, I need P4. Alright, what? Oh boy, that's a big one. I don't know if you guys heard that devilish cackle of hers over here. Yeah, I heard the giggle. Yeah. Yeah, that is a big boy. Give me 1 second here. Give me a second here. I gotta switch. All right, I'm zooming out here to my other camera. All right, she has. Oh my gosh, she doesn't even fit on my camera. A toothless plushie. Is this the one from Build-A-Bear? Oh, it is. Yeah. Yeah, it's from Build-A-Bear. He makes noise. I don't think the noise is coming across very well. But yeah, he's from Build-A-Bear. He's got his wings on the back here. He's pretty dang big too. But yeah, he's pretty cute. He's pretty adorable. Yeah, he's a great plushie. All right, take him back up. Get back up there. Get back on the stream. Yeah, I know you like showing your plushies. She's so excited. She loves it. Oh no, you're good, Nitos. When you get back, you're gonna have to tell us if you're making something good. Man, Fox, I'm pretty sure she has way more than 3 dragons. She is like, she loves dragons. She is like addicted to like anything and everything dragons. For a little while, it was only like How to Train Your Dragon, and now it's kind of expanded to like she loves like all dragons. Dirty dragons, probably. That's probably closer. She has 3D prints. She has little stuffed animal ones. She has action figures. Like we got a whole bunch. Like when the live action How to Train Your Dragon movie came out, they had a whole bunch of action figures at like Walmart. We've purchased several of those for her and her brother, because her brother likes dinosaurs, and to him, all dragons are dinosaurs. And that's good enough. Infinity. Shinny wants an option to show off the cat for points. That's not a terrible idea. However, I'm going to have to like set up a different camera just for that. Like, because I have like my other little action camera that's like sitting here off the side. Oh, I got to switch back to the zoomed in. Here we go. Sorry about that. He calls them Dindo. Snag the clip. Thank you, Fox. You are freaking awesome. Welcome back, Nidos. Are you making something good? You said you were making food. Is it something tasty? That actually reminds me that I'm hungry again. I probably should have eaten more for dinner earlier. I meant to, but then I forgot. Because I'm a bad kid. Okay, so this guy here. C3. Clippity. Just reheating chicken stew. Hey. Chicken stew sounds pretty tasty to me. Reminds me I forgot to eat today. Oh boy. All day? You forgot to eat all day? I currently, at my new job, I can't forget to have lunch because we've been going out for lunch as a whole group. Our boss has been driving us around town to different places. We went to like a local, we kind of went to a bar today. I guess we actually went to a bar on Monday too, and he bought everyone's food because it was my first day. And then yesterday we went to a local like Chinese / Vietnamese place. It's kind of interesting because it's like Vietnamese food, but it's run by a Chinese family, like Cantonese, and so it's like Vietnamese styled, but it has like a little bit of a Cantonese, I guess, style to it or something. I don't know. You somehow skipped breakfast and lunch. Manitos, is that one of your suggestions for the thing? I like that. Can I copy that to the... Go. Yeah, she does love dragons. It is true. I should make a recipes channel in the Discord too. I think that would be good because I think we have some pretty good recipes we could share as well. Shinny Wifey is flippin' amazing at all sorts of different kinds of cooking. And she's my mom was also a really good cook, and my mom passed away several years back, and Shinny Wifey has done an absolutely phenomenal job of recreating so many of her recipes. So I have been able to basically enjoy all these different foods and stuff that I grew up eating. And you know, when my mom passed, you know, that wasn't necessarily one of the things that I thought of, like, oh, I'm never gonna get to eat this again. But eventually that did kind of like there was like someone had brought up like, oh man, she used to make tacos or something, and that did come into my mind at that point. It's like, I'm never gonna have her tacos again. And she has been able to recreate not just the tacos, but so many other recipes that my mom made. And like she had this like different way of doing like the breading on like chicken tenders, and Shinny Wifey was able to make it like perfectly. It tasted exactly how I remembered, and I haven't had it in years, but it was like, as soon as I walked in, I was like, I smelled chicken tenders, and I knew that it was that recipe because it smelled like how my mom made it. So she has just been phenomenal, and not just with like doing that. Like, she has so many of her own recipes. She has so many different things. Like, sometimes she'll read a recipe and she's just like, that's not quite right. And she'll change something or add something. And it's just, she is such a good cook. I am so lucky to have her. Don't add dragons. I had furniture and framed blocks. Nidos, I also really like the furniture and block mods. I like having cool decorations in Minecraft. I don't craft the mine. That's my kid's job. The kids yearn for the mines. Or wait, I'm sorry. The children yearn for the mines. Okay. Then we've got... One day, if I can, I'll show you my creative world. So far, it's 4 towns. One's unfinished. That's pretty impressive. Anytime I've played, I've always enjoyed making, like, instead of just like a single house, I like making like a small village around my base. And if I can, I move villagers and stuff in there, but that's if I can actually find villagers. Sometimes I can't. Kid's making a Greek pantheon. Holy moly. The Mines of Moria. Friend made a whole metro system, but I crashed it because it lagged me a lot. I've been really enjoying the create mod. There's some pretty neat things that one can do. As a child, I yearned for the mines. Call one a town. It's more of a mini-game island. That's fair. Mine always end up like completely unfinished. But, you know, I have grand aspirations when I start. This needs to be trimmed just a little bit more. Built the Mines of Moria in survival? Holy moly. Carousel, tic-tac-toe, battleships, guess the block. Dang. That's pretty impressive. I'm down to the last few items. This sprue is now empty. There's nothing left on it. And this one was the flexible, kind of rubbery sprue. Yeah, where'd that emote go? It's an unlock from a hype chain. Oh. It's under unlocked. Well, thanks Twitch for explaining exactly where to get stuff from. Yeah, okay, this one goes here. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Believe, yeah, this will be his toe beans are going to be the last piece off of this sprue. All right, sprue A is now finished as well. We just clipped off his toe beans right here. He needs those. Toe beans are very important for a wolf. Actually, the toe beans are very important for a lot of animals. Toe beans. Okay. That is now up there. Where's, okay. Now, this one only has these two little... Bruce up on my other tab on my laptop, but I can't chat because he's muted since Mini Shinny's next to me. That's fair. He'll probably appreciate the extra viewer though. Either way, because you'll show up as a viewer. Oh, actually, sometimes there's a trick to that though, because if you have the stream muted. Like, if you've actually gone into, like, Twitch and muted it, you may not show up as a viewer. So what I usually do is leave the stream playing audio, but then I mute the tab in Chrome or whichever browser you're using. And I think that still lets it count as a viewer. I have him on my phone because he's louder. You're saying I'm not loud enough? Is that what you're telling me? She's on YouTube too. She is. She's everywhere. Okay. No, Shinny, you're perfect. You're perfect just the way you are. That's all I'm hearing. I'm a perfect little snowflake. Oh, Peacock, you gotta let me fly. I don't know why that specific line came into my head. You still gain channel points, so should still count as a viewer. Okay, cool. Professional. Yeah, I wasn't sure how it worked. I remember seeing all sorts of stuff back in the day of like, oh, make sure you do it just like this or else you won't be counted as a viewer. And I just assumed they were correct. But they might not have been. Okay. All the legs are built. I believe all the sprues, like this guy, are now empty. Sweet. Let me set the instructions aside over here real quick. And set some of our knives and stuff out of the way. And Brucey's taking a bath in his game, right? I'll work on some panel lining, but we do have all of the parts built now. I have an extension on my browser to auto collect points for me, so I don't have to click the button. Oh, that's handy. I never even considered that, because there's so many times that I'm kind of like lurking and only like half paying attention, and I forget to collect channel points. So yeah, something like that would be really nice. $800,000 points. That's a few. You have a 360 stream streak in a channel? My goodness. I don't even have that much of a stream streak in my own channel, I don't think. That's a lie. I've probably streamed quite a bit more than 360 times. Dedication. Bruce is showing 30% off subs. When will Wolf level up? Let me check what his level is again. Yeah, he did get a little birdie guy that's floating around now. I believe this was the command. Yeah, so he's level 7. Oh man, he barely hit level 7. He's got a ways to go. Oh, and he doesn't even, I don't even think he gets any rewards at level 8. He doesn't get anything else till level 9, it doesn't look like. Does it let you guys boost him again? Yeah, at I believe it's 9. He gets some sort of house upgrade. Like I think his house gets bigger. Oh yeah, it's letting him boost again. All he does is he's bound to be a little sluggish. He is just eating, it's true. Okay, that leg is done. Wait, did I assemble? Hold on. No, okay. I did this right. I was just confused. I confused myself. Okay. I'm getting that extension. He's a chonker. We have the owl that's level 12 according to the chart. Is that? Wait, didn't I just put in? But I think there's a different. So on my chart at level 7 he gets an owl, but it's supposed to be a pink one, not the one he has now. But like when I put in the level info command, it only showed him being level 7. So I wonder if something is going on with like what levels he has. It should be like !LVL info. I don't know if you guys can put that one in or not. gosh, he ate the bird. Gosh dang it. That has to be what happened. I mean, all he does is sit around and eat. He doesn't know how to do anything else. We've already kind of established it. Does the owl eat too? I'm seeing a pop up in the very top right. It says level 7. Oh, stretch. Yeah, I think you guys need to like try to boost him more. Like if he doesn't have the little green arrows pointing up on him, if you guys hit boost, he goes a little faster, I think. You were distracted by the builder on the screen. That might be true. I don't know if the bird does anything or if he just flies around. Distracted by the handsome face. I'm sure that was it. Oh my gosh. Mentioning back on YouTube. Okay, I believe that leg is pretty much ready to go. Crap, which one of these legs is the front leg and which one's the back? How can I tell? Crap. Okay, I think bird should have helped with leveling. It definitely should have, yes. I agree with that. I just don't know if it's true. There we go. Eat, little Wolfie. It would be kind of funny if you were saying that out loud and our dog was getting confused because, there we go. We have a dog named Beowulf and we call him Wolfie all the time. Wolf Boy and all sorts of other little nicknames. He's looking so good. Bruce has to be quiet now. Uh-oh. Oh, is he trying to like hide in his his scary game that he's playing. Got scared good just a second ago. My best time of getting scared in any of those games had absolutely nothing to do with the game, and it had to do with Shinny Wifey sneaking down here and purposely scaring me with a doll. I was playing Phasmophobia in the dark. I love her so much more now. I was streaming it. There may be clips of it happening. I feel like my mod at the time took a clip of it. It was good. Like I 100% have to give her props. Like she snuck downstairs. It was late at night. It was completely pitch black down here. I had all the lights off. I didn't even have like streaming lights on. Like you could only see my face in the camera that I was using from the brightness of my screen on my face. That was the only light that was on, was my screens. Yeah, she snuck down here. She snuck behind me. She had a little, it was a Batgirl. It was kind of like a little chibi looking, I don't know what there are. Was it like a Bratz doll or something? It's like a foot tall and it has kind of long hair, and she like dangled it above my head so that it like the hair kind of hung down in my face, and I kind of reached up to brush it away because I thought it was like a bug or something. Like I thought it was a spider, honestly, and that didn't bother me. That wasn't what scared me. But I reached up to kind of brush it away, and then I had that like panic realization of like, there's a physical object here. What the heck is this? There's a head, there's a face, right? Because I kind of like looked up and saw like the eyes from it, and I jumped good on that one. Play fast with my kiddo, and it was her first time. We had smart lights in the house, so while she was the only one alive, I just turned the lights off on in her room over and over. All you hear is, "Mom, help." Oh, that's evil. How old's your kid? I love it. Found it. Oh, did you find mine? I was gonna say I don't have a ton of clips on the channel, so if they're still here, will it let you post it in like Discord? Like, I don't know. Okay. And I know I've still been kind of coughing and clearing my throat tonight, but I only had one cough drop for the entire stream. I've been drinking water when people hydrate and stuff, so I definitely feel like I'm doing somewhat better. You sent it to me? Okay, perfect. It's been a while since I've seen it too. It's flagged by my automod. Is that what's going on? Hold on, I can fix that. It's stopping it for swearing? What? It's showing we couldn't find that clip on my end. I don't know. I didn't click on the link. I don't know if that's what it's actually doing or not. Yeah, that was back whenever I was basically just doing game streams all the time. That was how I originally got to about 200 followers here on Twitch. I was playing Apex Legends and Genshin Impact. I think most of my growth was probably from Genshin Impact. The Phasmophobia stream was kind of like a one-off, like not something that we did regularly. But I mean, I guess I didn't quite make it to 200 doing that, because I did start doing miniature painting and hobby stuff. And then that was kind of whenever I realized, like, hey, this is way more fun to do mini painting and stuff. And it's also way easier for me to interact with chat and just kind of hang out with everyone. I got the government name and everything. Oh my gosh. Zoids, Mizukata, that is correct. I'm finishing up the Command Wolf. We're like in final assembly stages here. I even did a little bit of panel lining. I don't know how well it shows up on screen. I'm still kind of adjusting some stuff here. Yeah, oh my god, I loved Zoids as a kid. I remember both of them on Toonami. I watched, I believe that one of them was just called Zoids. And it had the Liger Zero. It might have had a tagline, I don't remember. But I remember Zoids Chaotic Century was the other one. And I really liked that one. Oh, wait, there's technically one more thing. So, obviously, you know, he can now stand down here, do his own little Zoid thing. But I forgot, I had this other sprue. It has the pilots. There's one that goes in the head. Where did I put my clipper? There we go. There's one that goes in the head, and the other one goes in the gun that goes on his back, which seems like a terrible place to be riding in one of these guys. Yes, tiny people. Oh my god, they are so freaking tiny. Like, look out, he's like sitting. He's so small. I'm gonna lose these guys. So let me see if I can get his cockpit to open back up. It's like air suctioned shut. Can I get the... There we go. So lift this up. I believe this little thing can also lift up. And then I think I can get this guy in here. There we go. Yeah, he's sitting. I'll push that down. Close the lid. Heck yeah, there's now a pilot in there. Yeah, I freaking loved Liger Zero as a kid. I posted it in one of the channels on my Discord, but I have Liger Zero. I already built him. I had the HMM model, I believe, from Kodo Bukia. Probably butchered saying that. Oh yeah, definitely join the Discord if you haven't already. There's a couple of questions it'll ask you if you want to be in the mini painting or tabletop stuff. I made like a Gunpla channel because I wasn't really sure what else to call it yet. And I posted the Liger Zero in there that I built. And I started building that one like over a decade ago. And then semi-recently, like a year or so ago, finished him up. I was really glad I like didn't lose any pieces or anything. Oh, hold on. I just realized one of them has a little slot in his back, and then the other one has like a bump. I have them in the wrong spots. So in this one, the cockpit, I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's a little like indentation right here. Tiny people are backwards. Oh no. And this guy has a little like raised bump on his back, so I need to get him in there and get him to fit into that little. All right, can I like push you? Ah, he does. He fits perfect. Square peg, round hole. That's right. This goes in the square hole. All right, he's in there. I love how posable these guys are too. Like these new ones. The original Zoids models that I had as a kid were all like the motorized ones. And they were like not posable at all. There wasn't really any kind of customization or anything you could do with them. Okay, so he fits in there. Great. Good. Where's the triangle block go? That's right, the square hole. I'm gonna get into Gundam Assemble. I sure hope so. I believe it's October when those models come out here. I am very excited for them. I have no idea if I'm gonna like the game or not, but I'm very excited for the models. Hold on, this back piece is like slightly misaligned. There we go. Now we'll put the gun back on. I can have the gun aiming a little bit. And oh my gosh, the command wolf is done. Considering an hour ago we had only finished like one of the 3 remaining legs for tonight and not very much of the panel lining, I feel like I got a lot done in the last hour. Oh yeah, I really did think about buying the pack with the cards, Fox. I don't want the cards at all. Like I have no interest in getting cards. I'm so excited. I got to take some pictures of this guy. Because I don't know. I don't really play card games or anything. But I do want the minis. And I don't think those sets come with any of the rules or anything, do they? I want the cards because I make the 3D card art. Oh, that's cool. I'm taking pictures like right now because I'm so excited. Yeah, definitely share your work. You're welcome to post those in my Discord too if you want. Oh, and I don't have any brushes to clean or anything because I didn't paint tonight. This is actually kind of nice. I want to build a Zoid or a Gundam or something every once in a while. Like I don't want to do this every stream. I started last week during last Wednesday's stream and I finished in this week. But I definitely want to make sure that I'm still doing like miniature painting a lot of the times because I love miniature painting and I have a huge backlog to catch up on. However, I also have both the Shield Liger and the Blade Liger Zoid in this same kind of, sorry, he was a little bit too low, but in the same kind of model kit. I have both of those. Oh no, oh, Automod caught it. I'm sorry, let me grab that. What? Why did it catch that? That's hilarious. I'm sorry, Nidos. I've allowed it. But yeah, I have a few more. Where did I send the link in Discord? Wait, what? Did I send a link? Oh, hydrate. Mini Shinny sent me a hydrate. Good idea. Oh, the clip? I think they sent it to me. Yeah, hold on. If it's not there, I can definitely... link. Or wait. Copy. I'm lost. Oh yeah, Foxy posted it. Okay, never mind. Yeah, it's in general in there now. I was gonna do the exact same thing. Fox is just faster. I'm so happy with this guy though. This turned out really well. He's so cool. I really want to get a display case. I have a little small one that I 3D printed. It's over here on my wall. I guess you can kind of see like the top, this little line right here in my webcam. It's a little square. It's about a foot by a foot, like a foot tall, foot wide, and maybe like 6 to 8 inches deep. But it's just kind of wall mounted. It's a little box. It has little channels where I could put LED lights in there, like LED light strips to light it up. You know what? That's a great idea, Fox. That is a great idea. Hold on. There's now a clips channel. It's in that first section with text channels. Yeah, the mini show and tells. Good idea. I hadn't really thought about that because previously with all my game streaming, it was not very common for people to take clips. So it's kind of nice to have people taking clips again and, you know, wanting to share them and stuff. So thank you. I appreciate that. It's kind of exciting. But yeah, I've been wanting to kind of get like some kind of display case to put down here. Look, he can wag his tail like a real puppy. He's so cool. He's a lot smaller than the older Zoids. This one is excuse me, 1/100 scale. And a lot of the old Zoids I had were 1/72 scale, I believe. Seeing people take those cube organizers and put lights and stuff in them to make displays out of them. So I have a couple of cube organizers that are down here right now, and they're currently kind of full. Shinny died laughing watching her daddy get scared. That, I believe that original clip was from far enough back that she would have been about the age that Shinny baby is right now. So I think she would have been about 2. Might have been a little bit older. Maybe. I'm trying to remember how far back that was. Because that was a while ago. Does it have a date on the clip? I didn't actually click the link yet. Hold on. "6 years ago" is what it says. So yeah. I have a couple of clips where I legit screamed so loud they got me good a couple of times. Oh my gosh. Yeah, like I don't feel like the game itself, Phasmophobia, like it has some creepy moments and it has some jump scares. Like, don't get me wrong, like it's definitely scared me a few times. But overall the game it wasn't usually that scary for me. It was mostly like the jump scare type stuff that would just be like, oh gosh. And but that she got me really good that time, like really good. I wish I had I need like another camera view set up so I could just have this guy like sitting down with a camera, but I don't really have that. Like that'd be nice to, I mean, I could kind of like unzoom the camera and you can see him slightly more, but he's so far zoomed out. Lethal got me bad at first. What really gets me is sound alerts with something happening. I have one from Revo that's from a sound alert. I love it. Yeah, once you get used to phasmophobia, it's just jump scares. That is 100% true. Lethal has gotten me a couple of times with some ridiculous things. Like a couple of times I've like accidentally fallen and stuff. We kind of got back into Lethal semi recently. Like our group hadn't played in a while, and we were like, oh yeah, let's check that out again. And it had probably been a good 8 or 9 months since we played, so we'd missed out on a lot of the updates. Oh no, mod check again. Are you sending naughty things? It doesn't like you saying Foxy. Yeah, it keeps if it's flagging Foxy specifically. And I can tell you why it's flagging that. I'll need to add that to like an allowed list or something. It thinks that it's like sex based. It thinks you're saying like, ooh, foxy lady or something. I don't know what it's. Oh my gosh. Nito clutches hard in repo. Okay, so Nito's the good one. The good one at repo. I'm not great at repo. We've played it, like my group is on bait. I've played it a few times, and I remember I don't usually get very frustrated with games, but there was one time that I got pretty dang frustrated with repo, and we literally like spawned in. We were like, okay, yeah, cool, let's go in. I opened like the first door into like the first like room or hallway or whatever, and it was like do walked over and opened the second door and immediately just got shotgunned from the old man walking around with a shotgun, like straight in my face, one shot, dead. And I was just like, oh, okay. Bruce Fox die every round, and then I'm the only one left. And at the start of the stream, I said, I can't be the one left. I lag. Don't put your faith in me. We put our faith in you. Oh, I love it. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, I'm going to let you guys continue to do that. Continue telling stories. I'm going to start looking for someone to raid, because I want to make sure I raid somebody early enough so that I can actually hang out for a little bit before. Oh yeah, Bruce. Is Bruce still on? Let's raid Bruce. That is a fantastic idea. Yes, I don't even need to think of anything else. We're raiding Bruce. I got to click. Where's the button? Raid. Raid. Where's Bruce? Where's Bruce? Where's Bruce? There's Bruce. All right. We're going to start this raid. We're doing it. We're going there right now. As soon as it lets me hit the button. He's having trouble with the game? Oh no. Well, thank you everyone for hanging out. It was greatly appreciated. I'm so glad we got this guy built. I'm really excited that he's done. Oh yeah, Mini Shinny should probably not continue watching past this point. So Shinny Wifey, he's playing a scary game. So Shinny Wifey, get her shut down or something off of Twitch, because it's probably not a good idea for her to watch Bruce tonight, because he is playing a horror game. So yeah, again, thank you everyone for hanging out. Thank you for watching. We got a few new people in the Discord. Tonight. Really excited about that. Really excited that I got the Command Wolf built. I really loved Zoids growing up, and so it's cool to like, this is a new model kit they made, and it was so fun to put together. And yeah, this has been a good night. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. So let's go raid. Not this one, not yet. Hold on. He can't make noise. Go scare him. He can't make noise. Oh, go scare him. Perfect. Okay, we're going. We're gonna go raid Bruce. We're heading over. See you guys there.